Fire sale Monday, fire sale Monday. Welcome to fire sale Monday at Chelsea. Come one, come all. We got the players that you need. Just say what your price is, and then we're gonna go to the back and look for what we got in our inventory, and then we're gonna package that player for you, so you can go on your merry way. welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. Please subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea related updates. I'm on the road to 2,000 subs. Show your brother some love. Let's jump right in. Fire sale Monday. Today we have seen that we have two confirmed sales done, and a third one that most likely will probably get done this week. Let's start off with Kernan Drewsbury-Hall. Kernan Drewsbury-Hall, KDH. KDH is a player who's only been with us for 1 year. Fans love him. I mean, we love him because he's a player that we know that whenever he puts on the Chelsea blue shirt, he does nothing but just run his heart out, gives you everything that he has, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 90 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes. It does not matter. One thing that you can be assured is that each time that KDH was on the field for us, he gave us everything that he had on that day, and just the consummate professional, and obviously scored a few goals for us, and definitely played a very massive role in winning the conference league, and then also played his own part in helping us win the Club World Cup just last month. So he is being shipped off to Everton. It's a done deal for £25 million fixed fee plus another £4 million of add-ons, which could possibly, if not likely, bring his total price up to £29 million. If you recall, we paid £30 million for him just last year in the deal, if you want to call it a deal. I mean, I see it as a deal that brought in Maresca to the club. I mean, he's a manager that Leicester only had for one season, so he was there on a long-term deal, and so not wanting to ruffle too many feathers, we did a deal where if you scratch our back, going to scratch your back. I know fans did not like that deal, but hey, it's what we had to do to just keep things moving forward, and we're able to sign Maresca, who has done very well for this club so far, and in essence we gave we're able to pay really above the market value for current Drewsbury-Hall in the amount of 35 million, in the amount of £30 million. However, we did reduce that overall cost by selling them one of our unknown academy kids for £5 million. So that helped to bring down the sort of net cost to 25 million. So this is a definitely, a good deal, a win-win for Chelsea, a win-win for Everton, and we wish him well. I mean, definitely wish Everton well, as we don't like Liverpool. So we wish Everton well as well. Let's keep it moving. The next done deal is Leslie Ugochukwu to Burnley for £20 million. I don't know the total details of the deal. Again, Leslie is a player that we paid 23 million. I believe roughly between 20 to 23 million. It's 23 with inclusive of add-ons. So his fixed fee was probably somewhere around 20 million pounds, or maybe just a bit less than 20 million. Yeah, this is again, one of those players that just like Kernan, Drewsbury-Hall, who is surplus. Leslie finds himself pretty much in the same bucket. He's surplus. We have lots of midfielders. Obviously, you guys know all of them. I'm not going to bore you with their names, but we are stacked in that role, and so we needed to basically shed some of this excess weight, and unfortunately, Leslie sort of got caught up in the numbers game. This is a player that has upside. He's 6'3". I believe he's only 21 years old. Made a handful of appearances for Chelsea, but unfortunately he got hurt. He got hurt not last season, during Pochettino's season, and that slowed him down. We ended up sending him out on loan to I think South Hampton, which took him a while to find his feet at Southampton. But towards the second part of the season, the new manager, they obviously had to fire the initial manager. The new manager had more faith in him and was playing him week in, week out, and that has led us to where we are right now, where it's a done deal. 20 million pounds coming in from Burnley. I'm not sure whether there's any sell-on clause. I would presume that there should be at least some kind of sell-on clause, given that he's still just 21 years old, and his fee is fairly low at 20 million pounds. Moving on, the last but not the least, because it's not a done deal yet, is the fact of Carney, Chukwuemeka to Dortmund. Now this is a club, Dortmund, that just kind of has us by the balls, because Carney is kind of almost like Garnacho. Although he's unlike Garnacho, he isn't he doesn't have character concerns. But in that he's pretty much told us that, listen, the only club he wants to play for right now is Dortmund. Otherwise, Chelsea already had a very serious interest from RB Leipzig, and they're willing to pay over over 30 million pounds for Carney. But Carney says, listen, I don't want to go there. I want to stay at Dortmund, where I played last season on loan. And so, having had a change of heart, the big bosses at Chelsea reduced the asking price down to a more fairly cheap 25 million pounds. Now, Dortmund, if you can't do this deal, just keep it moving, because this is as cheap as it's gonna get. I mean, this is because as it is right now, Burnley and Co have said, listen, permanent deal or no deal. This is not going to be any more loans. Dortmund, you got to pull up your big boy pants and put your money where your mouth is and buy Carney outright. And so that's where we are right now with regards to the possibility of Carney making a permanent move to Dortmund, which I do expect it to happen. It's cheap. I mean, there's no way that these guys cannot pull off this cheesy deal of 25 million. So that's all I have for today. How do you guys feel? Please leave your comments below. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. Peace.